All right. I am finally home in the man cave, guys. And yeah, let's get some of this on. Let's see what I want to. Let me see. What do I want to try playing? You know what I mean? Oh, yeah. I want to take a look at this game. I was looking at this the other day and looking at, price charting, and this is a pretty expensive game. And I know nothing about it. You know what I mean? And it's made by Capcom, so it's got to be good. Disc is in beautiful condition for being an older game. So we're going to go ahead and get the Xbox up and running, the OG Xbox. Let's see what this is all about, eh? There we go. All right. Okay, we're going to, let me see if it boots up here. And guys, this is pretty much what I do when I walk in here. Literally, take a look at everything that's going on. There goes the Capcom sign. It looks good. And, it takes me a moment to go ahead and, figure out pretty much what game I really want to test out. You know what I mean? And even, look at or maybe just let it run, so I can take a quick peek at what the game style is. This one right here immediately tells you that there's blood and gore. So it's my type of game. Yeah, I mean, this over here. Now, I have a thought. It's either going to be the PS3, the PS2, or the PS5. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the PS5 because I want to check a couple of things out on the store. So the PlayStation store. So I'm going to do, let's do the PS5. Guys, this, look at this. Okay. All right, look at this guy. Holy shit. Guys, you gotta admit, man, for this being as old, and it's on the OG Xbox, for this being an old game, look how it looks, man. It looks good. It's just crazy how everything has moved up as far as the time, correct? But man, even this looks good. My man's got that sword from Soul Calibur. Holy shit. Well, this is what I was actually going to show you. That fucking thing is amazing. That's so cool. And then let's go. We are losing track of what the hell I'm doing here. So I will go ahead and but check what they actually have. And most likely it ain't shit because PlayStation really good. You know what, guys? Look what they got. Who wants to play Goat Simulator? It's crazy. Cocoon? I know that was a movie, but I didn't know it was a game. I actually heard that this Alan Wake is actually pretty good. I don't know, but I'd have to take a look at. You know what? Let me just leave it there. Let me see. Oh, this one you can stream it. It's caca. I don't know. I'll leave it there. I might look into it and maybe download it. I don't like to stream games. I think it's stupid. Let me go ahead and this one I'm going to go with. Let me see. What do I want to? You know what? We're going to do. Come on now. What's going on? My battery's dying this shit? Oh, there it is. Press the wrong button, guys. I'm fucking up, guys. Pressing the wrong button. Let's go with the, let's do the PS3. Because I want to look at one of my all-time favorite games. Let me see. What do I got this on? HDMI 1, maybe? No, I lied. HDMI 2? Yeah, that's HDMI 2. All right, perfect. All right. Here I am dropping shit. Come on, guys. Come on. Look at this guy. That's so damn cool. Clean as hell, man. Love that I was able. Oh, I got. Okay, so I got the Tom Clancy. So this was a great, great game. The Advanced Warfare. So let me, listen. This Advanced Warfighter versus the Call of Duty garbage. Yeah, this is good as hell. This is good as hell. But what I wanted to put on was my all-time favorite, what got me into this style of game, and that was Rainbow Six Vegas 2. This, such a good game, and the online for this game, the online, like when you do PvP, this was where it's at. Everybody played this shit. You know what I mean? It was just amazing. You know what I mean? And I found this copy. I only paid $4 for it. You know what I mean? And I had to get it because, it was just that good. It's got some fingerprints on it, but the disc is beautiful. And it's definitely, I like this one too, but man, Rainbow Six Vegas 2, this shit is it just brings back all that nostalgia, man. This is awesome. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take this game out. And I dropped the case for it, so I'll get to pick that up in a minute. Put that bad boy in the PS3. Let that warm up a little bit. Here I am dropping shit. I'm going to put that back in the case because, I got to take care of my stuff. Look at that. Look at that. Let me see what we got. I freaking love this game. All right, is it going to make me do this whole updating garbage? Yeah, like always. All right, we're going to let that do that. And then over here, let me see. What am I going to do here? It's almost hard to stay away from, you know what? I'm going to do this Switch because I am a diehard Nintendo fan. I know people think I'm crazy because I talk. So I just picked these stuff up, guys. Portal, Spider-Man 2, PS5, and OG PS5. And, this is stuff, again, I had a guy, when was this? I think it was the day before. Let me see. It was like a couple days ago. He literally said to me, he goes, dude, you just picked up a PS5. Yeah, I mean, where are you picking up these consoles from? I get them from everywhere. You know what I mean? You can go on Facebook Marketplace. You could get pretty much consoles and everything from pretty much everywhere. You know what I mean? It just depends on what you're trying to look for, right? And how much money you're going to spend. And to be able to pick up consoles like, the Xbox Series X, the Switches, stuff like that. You know what I mean? You have to do a little bit of research. You do have to look things up. you do have to talk to people. Look how cool that shit looks, guys. Uh, man, I'm telling you, the Switch is where it's at. You know what I mean? But yeah, so, a lot of the stuff that you end up picking up, yeah, I mean, it's always literally, it's funny because a lot of times it's on an ask, right? You go somewhere, hey, you got video games, you got any consoles you want to get rid of, and that's what you end up doing. You end up having that conversation. You do good business, so you're able to talk to people. They respect you there, because you're respecting them, you're respecting their wishes. If they don't want to be on camera, I don't push it. I don't do it, secretly. So for me, it's building, a lot of that respect, and just a good, one-on-one with that person. And a lot of times people are literally, they'll get a hold of me and they're like, hey, listen, I have this, I have this, I have this. Are you willing to, do a little bit of, a trade maybe, so on and so forth. And then I go about the business. Guys, it is always about the business. Always about the business. Yeah, I mean, when I come home, and I'm able to, come into the man cave and literally go over some of the stuff, that I may have bought in, earlier, like I went and I got, these games and had to throw away the majority of the cases. Well, they're in cases now. Yeah, I mean, and these are new cases. So, the games look good. All those dusty, dirty ass cases that this actually came in, they're in the garbage, and, no longer will anyone ever look at those dingy, dirty, nasty cases again. You know what I mean? Then, again, these are the things that I do. I know that, I don't know about anybody else. I don't know about what other people look at, and how they look at a man cave, or how they look at their own room or their own office, wherever they do their business. Yeah, I mean, but for me, this is a place of zen. This is where I come to relax. I say this a lot. Yeah, I mean, and the reason why I repeat it is because a lot of people, they still ask that same exact question. How is it that, I come in, do I play all of these consoles? Well, I mean, I would be a liar if I told you I play them all in a day. No, of course not. But, I do get them up and ready. I have been literally hooked on, and if you don't have it, guys, the Super Nintendo and Nintendo 64 catalogs, like the classics, I would suggest that you get it. You know what I mean? Because, I'll give you a perfect example. If you get out of this right here and you go to their game selection, you're playing literally, whatever they have. I mean, it's not much, so I will tell you that. It's not much, but Super Mario Kart, I love Super Mario World. Let me see, what other, I mean, Legend of Zelda, you can never go wrong. Joe and Mac are fun games to play. Demon's Quest, Crest, I'm sorry. Another game that's really, it's a decent game to play. Super Punch Out. It's not Mike Tyson's Punch Out, but it's fun to play. You know what I mean? Let me see. Obviously, the Donkey Kongs are great. The wrestling game is pretty decent. I wouldn't go crazy over it, but, let me see. Let me see what else I tested. The one that I just started messing around with, is Earthbound. So many people make videos of them spending thousands on Earthbound. You know what I mean? And the thing that I don't get is they spend thousands on Earthbound, but they don't play it. And this is the difference between me and everyone else who does this for a living. I do resell, but I collect as well. I want to play the shit that I get. Yeah, I mean, the Splatoon Switch came in the box. I got the box over there. You know what I mean? And, everything was in the box, brand new. The guy goes, oh, so, are you going to keep it? Like, are you going to collect it? You know what I mean? Yeah, of course I'm going to collect that. That's the first thing they said, right? I get home, I'm looking at the box and I'm saying to myself, shit, it looks pretty. You know what I mean? I want to display it. And why do I want to display it? Because you see the splat on the front of the console. If you look at the back of the Switch, it's got the Splatoon, all the Splatoon, I don't know how to get the way it's sketched out, you know what I mean, in the back. You know what I mean? It looks beautiful. It's a beautiful console. Why the hell do I want it in the box? Yeah, I mean, I'd rather just put it where I can display it and play it. Yeah, I mean, and if you've not seen a Splatoon controller, look at it. This thing is beautiful. It's a beautiful console. Beautiful console. And of course, I want to display it. You know what I mean? I don't want to sit here and have to, look at a console in a box. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to sit there and spend, $1,000 on a game and I'm not even gonna play it. That shit is crazy. Crazy. You know what I mean? It'll never happen. I will never. I will tell you right now, the day that I grab me a console, yeah, I mean, and I'm just going to stare at the damn console, that's a problem. You're never going to see me do that, guys. You know what I mean? Because I love playing the games. You know what I mean? I'm going to tell you, this game right here, Super Smash Brothers, I'm going to tell you, not a big fan. You know what I mean? I don't like the style of of fighting games. Is it fun? Yes. Of course it's fun when you play against others. If you're playing it alone, no. I would never say that it's, the best game ever. Yeah, I mean, but yeah, I mean, overall, it's a decent game. Yeah, I mean, and it's good playing with others. By yourself, you're probably going to get bored right away. You can see right now, my Super Nintendo's there, my NES is there, my GameCube is down there, my Wii U is right there. You know what I mean? Obviously, the Dreamcast I just added. So I'm excited because I just talked to a guy who has 14 Sega Dreamcast games in its original jewel cases. And I am really dying to get some business with this guy. And hopefully, I'm able to pick up some games for the Dreamcast. The Dreamcast was one of my favorite consoles growing up. I know it didn't. Now, it wasn't out very long. Yeah, I mean, but it was one of my favorite consoles before, PlayStation and obviously Microsoft, took the spotlight. You know what I mean? And then this right here was added because I wasn't going to do anything but do gaming on a PC on this right here. But honestly, guys, I can't. I love the PC and how you can game and use Steam and all this other shit. But the truth is, yeah, I mean, what I can do on that Series X and on that PlayStation 5, you know what I mean? I don't need a PC for. I don't like playing a lot of indie games. A lot of indie games are very repetitive. If one guy makes, a gas station murder, type, game, there'll probably be 150 developers that make the same exact game, just a little bit different. And to me, I don't like stuff like that. Funny enough, I hooked this PS5 up, and I ended up, installing the Grand Theft Auto 5 that came for the PS5. So it's a PS5, I guess you could say it was remastered for the PS5. And it's a very, very repetitive game, like very repetitive. But the funny thing is to that game is that I don't know what the hell I was doing, but I was running around and, I'm like beating up this one guy in front of a strip club because he looked at me and said something, you know, he was just being stupid. So I said, I got to thump this dude, you know what I mean? And I walk up to him and start beating his ass. And then I say, you know what? I'm going to walk into this damn bar. I thought it was a bar at first. Yeah, I mean, I walk in, I noticed it was strippers, and I'm like, okay, now I'm in a strip club. You know what I mean? Not paying attention. I walk in, I want to put the thumbs on a lot of these guys, start beating them up and stuff because, hey, that's what everybody tells you to do when you go in there. Next thing you know, this girl comes up to me, she grabs me, she's like, hey, you want a little dance or whatever. Yeah, I mean, so I responded to it. Again, I've never played Grand Theft Auto. Next thing you know, she's got her boobs in your face. And I'm like, oh, okay, hold on a minute. Now, obviously, I can't put that on a video. You can barely say the words. You know what I mean? And here you got this lady literally showing. I mean, it was a little much. I think the game is cool. I think it's a little bit too repetitive for me. It's a little bit too repetitive. Yeah, I mean, but, I can see why so many people loved Grand Theft Auto, and the way that the game was pretty much made. Yeah, I mean, they definitely made the game for those people who like that type of shit. Personally, it's just a little too repetitive for me. If you beat one hooker's ass, it's no different from beating the next one and the next one and the next one over, stealing cars, doing these little jobs, and it's just, to me, it's a little too repetitive. You know what I mean? So, I try to stay away from a lot of games like that. That is exactly why, for me, I like to play games that, have content. You know what I mean? A lot of it, a lot of the games right now just don't. It's just so repetitive, man. So, when I look at what I have available in the Game Pass, I could stare at this for an hour and try to figure. I'll watch clips of the games, and I will honestly tell you, I will probably not look at any of these games. Yeah, I mean, and I'm just, make me just try to go get, maybe go to like the store, the Microsoft store, and see if they have anything that I can buy. Yeah, I mean, look at this shit, man. I mean, God, how many Assassin's Creed games do you fucking need? And I've heard that Assassin's Creed, they're great games. Yeah, how many do you need? Just on here, I've not even, let me see, is there any on the top? Look at this shit. Look, all the way across, all the way across, all the way across to here. I mean, you got 3 rows of Assassin's Creed games. I mean, that's a little much. I mean, if you ask me. Avowed, good game. Um, if you like that type of game, it's a very, very good game. I played that. Battlefield, love Battlefield. Really good game. I heard a lot of bad stuff about the new Battlefield. I watched gameplay on it. The gameplay on it looks, awesome. But a lot of people said that the storylines were just not that great. And I did realize, one thing I did realize is that the graphics on the characters, the way that the characters looked, wasn't good. It really wasn't good. It was really bad. Yeah, I mean, for it's a Battlefield game. If you look at Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4, the characters look way better than it does in this new one. So I think Battlefield lost on that one. Yeah, I like a lot of the stuff on it. So a lot of the stuff that they did implement in the game is fantastic. Yeah, I think the graphics should have been way better, and they weren't. Yeah, I think they failed on that. If you've never played Black Guys, definitely a good game. Again, very old school game, but that was one of the really like hyper ass shooting games at it at basically for its time. Yeah, so if you've never played Black, definitely play Black. It's great. What is the other one too? Army of Two. If you've not played Army of Two, play Army of Two. Fantastic. I love that game. Another game that I played that, just, stuck in there. Let me see. What else? Call of Duty. Listen, for a long time, I used to call Call of Duty, I used to call it Call of Booty, because for me, Call of Duty had probably the best campaign sort of setup, right? So if you played Call of Duty on campaign mode, it was just ridiculously good. Yeah, then it started doing all this other crazy shit, and to me, the brand started to take, it just stumbled a lot. You know what I mean? Black Ops was the same thing. Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, my favorite out of that series. Yeah, as it went, the new Black Ops, I don't even understand, what's going on with it, because it's the storyline is just really weird to me. You know what I mean? But, if I was to say what better Call of Duty game, I would say Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3 are the best for me, as far as that series. Let me see what else. That's pretty much, you can never go wrong with Crash. Oh, there goes the Crimson Skies that I just picked up for the OG Xbox. I heard this is decent. I don't know. Dead Island, I have not played. I have seen the gameplay on it. Looks interesting. Diablo, I've not played. I'm not really interested in games like that. Dirt Rally 2.0, I have played. It's really good. The Doom series, I have played. Dragon Age, I've played very little, but I've played. Dragon Ball Z, that's a trip. You know what I mean? One thing I will tell you, the college football, a lot of people go, well, if you played the college football, it's no different from Madden. I like the college football 25 over Madden 26. That's literally like, I don't even have to think about that. You know what I mean? Fallout, I don't know if you guys have played Fallout. Fallout to me, it's all right. You know what I mean? I think the first Fallout I attempted to play was Fallout 4. And I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Far Cry, I'll be honest, I really don't like the series. Um, I mean, the storyline is great, but really don't like the series at all. I mean, it's just another. I mean, look at it. If you really look at it, you got Far Cry 3, 4, 5, 6, and then this Far Cry New Dawn. Like, I don't know, man. This one I attempted to play, which is the Far Cry 6. Um, I wasn't bought into it. Yeah, I mean, I don't know about this New Dawn, so I'm assuming that's a newer version, the newest of that series. I could be completely wrong, but let me see. All the Forza games are always good. You know, this is what I'm actually going to be downloading, and that is the Gears series. I just literally played Gears of War and I finished it and I beat it. And I was gonna do Gears, 2, Gears 3, Gears 4. You know what I mean? You got the Gears of War Judgment. But what I wanted to download and play, because I think it's worth attempting it, is Gears 5. Because I have not played that. So that might be actually, you know what? I'm actually gonna install that. So I'll install that now. Um, I actually played the Gears of War, the Ultimate Edition. It's actually pretty cool because the original Gears of War, then this one right here adds, some extra stuff, which actually makes the game even better, in my opinion. This Goat Simulator shit, I don't know nothing about that. The 007 games were okay. I mean, the Grand Theft Auto, man, I'm not trying to, like shit on Grand Theft Auto, man, but damn, it's just, I wish it wasn't so repetitive. Halo, I've really never been a Halo fan. But I'd probably like to start that series at one point. High on Life, I think is funny as hell. It's a great game, funny as hell. Hogwarts, I've not played. Injustice 2 is okay, but believe it or not, guys, the servers don't allow you to download that game anymore. I don't know what happened. I've tried multiple times to download that game and install it, and it will not install. Killer Instinct, love that damn game. Ugh, damn Madden. They need to take that shit off this. Medal of Honor, good, great series. Great series. I love the flight simulators as well. Shadow of War, great. Minecraft, great. Mirror's Edge was actually pretty good. Mortal Kombat's always great. This is what I normally do. So, when you pick out, and I'm pretty sure everybody does this, but I'll pick it out and I'll actually look at, some of the gameplay to see what's up with it, see what kind of gameplay it is. So this right here, immediately, just the first 10 seconds, gives me Genshin Impact vibes. That's what this gives me. That's what this gives me. Yeah, I mean, it's Genshin Impact vibes. Hmm. I would have to take a look at that. That actually looks interesting, but all these are pretty much Rayman Legends. That's fun. Tomb Raider, definitely fun. RoboCop was really, really good. I loved it. Stalker 2 was trash. That shit made me want to fly over there and drop this damn game off in Chernobyl. Oh, and this one too. That Senwa's Saga, Hellblade 1, Hellblade 2. I played that. I beat those games. Great, great storylines. You know, graphics insane. Yeah, if you've not played it, play it. Fantastic game. But there's a lot of games, guys. I mean, you could do, the Patrick Star game, Spyro, SSX, the Star Wars games. Like these are all like games that are hardcore to play. You know what I mean? Love the Turtles, Shredder's Revenge. Love it. The Crew games are good. Oblivion, Skyrim. Obviously, those are some of my favorites on any console. Actually, the Walking Dead games. This right here, I just saw this, guys, and if you've not seen it or you've not paid any attention, Ghost Recon now has. I'm assuming it's like your online games when you're online. Terminator in Breakpoint. I'm actually going to download that as well. I have Ghost Recon on this PS5 right here, so I'm not going to worry about, trying to get Ghost Recon on here because I already have it on here. So I'm not going to do that, but I will do the Breakpoint and Rainbow Six Extraction. That is complete trash. The Division is all right. And then all of these other games are like, they're iffy. You know what I mean? Iffy games. Watch Dogs is okay. Yeah. I heard this one was really good too. The Fallen Feathers one. Yeah. So right now, guys, if I back out here, I should have two games. That should be going through the install process. So I'll let that go through. You know what I mean? Got the Xbox One X down there. That's the 2K19. I think it's a 2K19 or 2K20 edition. That's why it's got the sparkles and all that. I don't know why they decided on this. I don't know what the sparkles mean for basketball, but that was what's on there. And then when ultimately when everything is done, said, turned on, that's what you get. This is what you look at when I walk in. And to me, guys, I've said this many of times, it's a blessing for me to be able to walk in and see what I see. And, everywhere that I look, I got consoles going. These are consoles that, look at that Earthbound. But consoles that I sort of grew up playing, and I just love the fact that I have it available to me at any point in time, and I can play it whenever I want. That is the most important thing, and I love the fact that I can do that. Look at his Lego. That's crazy. And look at this. Look at this. Yeah, man. And it's, I say this a lot because I think it's important for people to understand, there's people out there that, they would rather go and watch movies or they would rather go do other things. This is what I like to do, guys. Yeah, I mean, with the video games is, really huge. Another one is, the love that I have for, the DC figures and collecting the figures and stuff like that. I love it. It's awesome. You know what I mean? I don't know why the hell I picked up that Disney dude, Tarzan, but I thought it was cool when I looked at it. Yeah, I mean, but got the damn Darth Vader helmet there. I got another. That's actually a gaming PC there that I got to go through. Some more stuff, but I mean, it's just to me, I don't know, man. This is just what makes me. This humbles me, man. Just makes me just know that I'm home, and all is good. Yeah, I mean, I couldn't have all of this as a business thing where I gotta walk in and then when I'm getting ready to not do any more business, I walk out of the room and I don't touch anything anymore until like 2 or 3 days later. No, I'm telling you guys, I cannot buy a fucking game and not open it. That is crazy. If you spend a fucking $1,000 on a game, maybe okay, so on a business level, yeah, you don't want to open it. But that is not what gaming is all about. And if you're a true gamer, yeah, I mean, and you get a game and you want to really play it, you're gonna open that bitch. You know what I mean? And you're gonna play it. At the end of the day, I mean, you might be able to find a newer copy, a better copy, sealed and all that other stuff. But man, play your fucking games, man. I get it that the people who, spend big bucks on games, they don't play the games. They just go ahead and you know, they just sell it. They don't even touch it. I mean, I don't know how anybody could call themselves a gamer, what I mean, and make videos about playing games but yet they don't have any consoles playing, they don't have games on, you don't see none of the games. They just what they do is they buy the games and they make videos. Oh, I'm a gamer, and then you don't ever see them playing games. I mean, you don't see the systems going, you don't see the games playing. Like, a lot of it is bullshit, guys, and that's not what you're going to get here in the man cave. Right there, guys, in the man cave, you're going to get exactly what I see every single day I walk into this damn room. I mean, and that is just a lot of fun. I mean, and that's what I want to do. I want to make this room fun for everyone, for when you guys come and visit. I mean, and visit my channel, you guys are gonna open up and be like, yo, look at this. This guy got another console, another this, some more collectibles, some more, figures, what I mean? Because I'll continue to buy. That's what I want to do, what I mean, guys? And I again, I'm not trying to stretch this whole thing out. But, the truth is, guys, I mean, I want you guys to go on this journey. I mean, because there's a lot of people that can't go on this journey. I mean, and if I can do something to open that door for you guys, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Why? Because I believe in helping people out. I believe in, educating if I can. I mean, in the business part, because again, I'm a collector, but I also run a business. I mean, and, it's crazy. I mean, I've did a lot of business with eBay, reselling on eBay. I actually stopped. I closed both my stores that had an eBay down for foolishness that eBay likes to do. And I'm all business, what I mean? But if you show me that you're a company that, likes to do things shady and I mean, eBay's made a lot of money from me, a lot of money from me. I mean, and yeah, I'm not going to do that no more. I mean, but I did open up a new store on Shopify. I will tell you, this, I went looking for my store yesterday. I couldn't find it. And I was like getting pissed off. And I said, listen, I paid a lot of money for my domain, all this other stuff. I was like, what's going on? I mean, ends up being that, when I was creating the account and I was talking to one of their specialists, they put in, instead of putting in the Mancave, .shopify.com, they put the Mancove, COVE, what I mean, .shopify.com. And I said, shit, man, if I can't get away from this damn support shit messing up my stuff. And, they, basically I put a request to have it changed. So it should be changed within a couple of days. So guys, if you guys, want to check out the store, I just started adding games yesterday. As you can see here, let me give you a better shot of what is going to go on the store. Those games going all the way over there, the back wall where the Xbox One games are, and right behind the boxes, there's Xbox One games there, a bunch of games in here, a bunch of games in here for inventory that's going to go on there. And even the new games that I got. Actually, this one I might keep for my collection, but the rest is going to go on there as well. Yeah, I mean, all of this has to go on, but I do it little by little. I got a lot of stuff going on, guys, but I will do it little by little. Now, I will put up on the top the link for my new store. Go visit it, guys. Check out what I have. As subscribers, I will be doing deals and giving out discount codes that as a subscriber you can go to my store and you literally can get 20 and 30% off, and then on special deals depending on what I decide to do, maybe even 50% off of a console and stuff like that. Again, just everything that I'm trying to do to basically help you guys go through the journey with me and know that this is our appreciation, right? Cutting something, by 20%, 30%, even 50% is crazy when you're trying to make money. But for me, it's not about making the money. It's about literally bringing you guys in and going on that journey with me and show you the appreciation. And that's what I'm going to do. But yeah, guys, I know I'm ranting, guys, but I just wanted you guys to see what basically I do when I come in here. You know what I mean? And I don't know why those boxes fell over, but I'm going to have to fix that. Yeah, I mean, and then, but yeah, this is what I do when I get in here. I'm thinking right now, as soon as Gears 5 actually downloads, I'm going to start playing that. Or this one, I'm going to look up some videos on this because I heard this game was really good. But I got to try it. And man, oh man, I love looking at this damn Rainbow Six, man. This shit is killer, guys. All right, guys. I'm not going to talk your ear off anymore. Yeah, I mean, I can't wait, one, for my Sega Dreamcast games. I hope, man, that this guy comes through with those games because I would like to try, different games for the Dreamcast because I was super excited that I even got that damn Dreamcast to begin with. So I'm definitely going to be looking for games for that. And then, go from there, man. So I'm extremely excited, blessed, happy, everything, guys. You know what I mean? And definitely appreciative, too, of you guys. And basically, this channel is going to move. Trust me when I tell you this channel is going to move. The Man Cave will be where people are going to want and check out, some of the stuff that's going on with me and the journey that I'm taking to make this right. You know what I mean? Guys, as always, and I say this all the time, guys, you know what I mean? Like, share, and subscribe for more content, guys. I truly appreciate those who did. Don't forget, give a shout out, guys, and a congratulations to @Steven. And I'm not going to kill his last name, but you'll see it in the video, and I'll put it up there as well. Yeah, I mean, give him, a hand. You know what I mean? Congratulations. He was my 100th subscriber. And basically I had to do like a little bit of a, I used an iPhone, which I shouldn't have, you know what I mean? But I should have used the whole hat trick and just did like, pulling some names out of a hat for the winner instead. I decided to use the iPhone and, do this app that allows you to do like, drawings and stuff like that. But, he was the one that, won last night. So congratulations to Steven. Again, I'm awaiting his comments because he has to choose whether he wants the Madden 26 or the Maximum Carnage. But guys, again, thank you. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, I mean, I will see you guys in the next video. And don't forget, guys, never, ever, don't ever, because I'm going to say that like hardcore, don't, I'm pointing at you guys, ever forget to keep your game on.